Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are looking at Gamestop. Now Gamestop has actually seen quite a lot of action, especially throughout the past week. Looking at the past 5 days, we are seeing that the stock price is still in the red by about 1.29%. Again, looking at this one from the past month, we can see quite a bit of a sell-off. Again, obviously most of this is coming from the mid part of the month, looking for about the 11th of March up until now, where we are down by about 28%. Fortunately though, from these absolute lows at $120, we have picked ourselves back up by about 53%, so things are still looking pretty decent. Again, if we're looking at how the share price has been moving basically over the past few months, we can see that in February, the share price picked itself up from this low point here of $46. Again, there was still quite a lot of interest in this one from the first initial push in price. So yeah, the price basically rocketed all the way up to these highs, which were at $260 roughly, and again from there we saw a bit of a sell-off, and we are still going down up until now. So if we're looking at today's action, we can see that from 9:30 up until right now, we are still up by about 0.008%, so yeah, 0.08%. So things not really moving by too much, but it is still a day in the green so far. Again, things could change going forwards, but that is what we are seeing. Well, in this video I'm giving you all of my personal opinions on GameStop based on what we have been seeing recently. If that sounds like a plan, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe as well, because I do share my opinions on all different types of stocks every single day. Just remember though, it is only my opinion and is not necessarily guaranteed to be facts. Obviously, I am not a financial advisor, I'm just an idiot sat in my bedroom making videos, and I know people always laugh at me when I say that, but I just want to keep it as real with you guys as possible. Obviously, I'm just somebody with an opinion making videos. Again, if you may enjoy it, do smash that like button and that subscription button, and if you want to join us on Discord down below, it will be in the description. It is completely free. But yes, let's jump into this one, starting off with the most recent news. Market Watch here giving us this little article. It reads, GameStop stock tumbles after the stock offering plans basically unravel, and also the first quarter sales update happens as well. So down here we can see a little bit of information. If we do have a quick read, we can see that the company plans to use the proceeds of the at-market offering, which would actually bring about 5% of the shares outstanding, and it would also help them to accelerate its transformation, which could be good as well. So again, for general corporate purposes and to strengthen its balance sheet, that would be the benefit of it, and we can see a lot of the information on screen. So overall, we can see some of the benefits that this would have for the company. I think this is pretty decent. I know a lot of people are probably not going to like this one. Again, when we see information like this with a lot of stocks, it does usually coincide with a bit of a sell-off subsequently. So I think that was to be expected with GameStop anyway. I think what we have with GameStop here at the moment is a lot of people who are still very optimistic with GameStop. I think it is very hard to see what people are thinking about the stock at the moment, but we can see that we are now hitting a level where the stock price does look to be leveling out. I think we are looking at a bit of a resistance here in the $200 range. We're going to move on to some more detailed charts in a moment, but just to have a quick look at this one on the Google charts, we can see down here we were basically bouncing off this $200 range consistently, and this has proceeded into the past week. So yeah, going over to the Yahoo Finance charts, we can see this is still the case. You can see a lot of these candlesticks or wicks on the tops or even on the bottoms are touching around that $200 mark, but again, we just can't seem to break past that at the moment. So I think that GameStop at the moment still does have a lot of potential with it, as I have mentioned before. If you're looking to buy this one for extremely large gains, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I would definitely be aware of the risks associated. I do like the stock, I like the company, I think it is decent, I think it is very, very, very unique and unprecedented what we are seeing with the community behind it. Again, there is a strong following behind this stock, we already know this. I think this definitely could still help them going forwards. The question is, what are these people going to do? At the moment, in my eyes, this is unpredictable. Are these people looking to hold for a more long-term perspective, or are they just looking to lose interest in this one in the next few weeks and months? Honestly, like I said, it is still too early to say, but I can see from the momentum that we are seeing, basically the price action per day is actually slowing down. If we have a look at the volume on here, we can see that as the stock was rallying, volume on these higher days was about 63 million shares. Again, up here was about 60 million again, up to 38 million here, and on this high day, 71 million. So when the stock price moves, that is basically basically the amount of volume that we do see, just to give you guys a bit of perspective. Again, looking down here, we're seeing 16 million, 11 million, and again, as this one does slowly start to lose, the amount of volume, this could be indicative of good things to come. If we're looking at volume over the past few days, we can see here volume 8 million, moving over to 9 million, and again down here to 14. Today we are looking at volume of only 4.58 million, and this is a very low number. I think this is a good thing overall. It still does show that there's a lot of hope for GameStop. Because obviously if volume is quite high, it shows that quite a lot of shares are being traded. Again, that could be people buying, that could be people selling. In this instance, we can see that most people aren't really doing anything. I think this does still indicate that the community behind this one is quite strong. So I would say with GameStop, we are in a very, very interesting position. When it comes to buying this one, again, I am not a financial advisor, but personally, I would not buy this one at the moment. And the reason for that is because, even though I do like the company, I would love to see this one break past $200 before I would personally get into it. I know people aren't going to like me saying that, but I just think that at the moment, $200 is a bit of a resistance that we are seeing. And again, if we can smash past that, I'd be more than happy to consider GameStop to be a decent buy. Again, we do need to be aware of the risks, and I do need to hammer that one in, because at the moment, this is a very risky stock. We just don't know how long this hype is going to continue for, or if people genuinely want to see the stock price sit at this level and continue to push it up slowly over time. It will be interesting to see what unravels, but again, I would be looking for this one to hit over $200 and perhaps stay there for a few hours, if not the rest of the day, on the day of which it hits it, before I would personally consider this one a buy. But yes, we're in a very interesting position. Again, it's a little bit risky at the moment, but I would be looking for us to break past that point, and then I would be a bit more happy to buy this one. So thank you guys for watching this episode. I'll see you all again very soon. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.